If you have purchased the Boyum B1 Usability Package, you have access to the Toolbox module. The Toolbox is a series of smaller functionalities where each of these features can be turned on and off at will. We will review some that affect items. To do so, we'll navigate to Administration, Add-ons, B1 Usability Package, Module Configuration, and Toolbox Configuration. In the Items tab, we see that automatic numbers is our first option. This feature is a legacy feature before SAP got item numbering series. For new installations, we recommend SAP's feature instead of using this feature. Next, we have Start in Description field. As seen in the Business Partner, this option focuses on the item description instead of the item code. This is useful if you always do your searches via the description instead of the item code. Let's take a look. By clicking on Update and navigating to our Inventory module in Inventory Master Data, you can see that the description is the one field that is blinking, instead of the normal item number. Next, we have Use Hide from List system. This feature is an option that allows you to hide certain items from all lists that show items. This is very helpful, for example, if you have items that are inactive and should no longer be selected. It works the same way as the Hide from List system as seen on the Business Partners. As a note, no entries will ever be filtered from the Master Data window, only from all other windows. Even if entries can be hidden from lists, this will not be hidden from reports that uses or mentions the from or to codes, groups, or even properties. By clicking on Update, for example, we'll open up our item master data. We'll bring up our very first item. As you can see, the very first item is currently inactive. Therefore, A00001 will now be set to Hide from List Yes. By clicking Update, and by clicking on a sales order, for example, we'll bring up one of our business partners. The first item code was A00001, and as you can see, is no longer showing in the list of items. We start at A00002. Our next feature is the Transfer Item Dimensions. As it is connected to the Items tab, we'll open up our Item Master Data window. By bringing up one of our item codes, we can see that related to the purchasing data, we are able to forward the information related to length, width, height, volume, and weight from the Purchasing Data tab to the Sales Data tab. As an example, we're able to change 40 inches to 10 inches. As I click Copy to Sales Data tab, and we move over to the Sales Data tab, that information is sent over. But as you can see, you can only send from the Purchasing Data tab to the Sales Data tab as a standard SAP feature. We are able to change that by clicking on the Transfer Items dimension and clicking on Update. This will allow us both ways transfer. We will be able to close the window and reopen it. And now we're able to see from the Purchasing Data tab, a secondary button is shown. You're able still to send over the information and copy over to the Sales Data tab, or bring over from the Sales Data tab to the Purchasing tab. In this example, we will change from 10 to 100 and we will update. By going back to the Purchasing Data and clicking on the newly added Get Units button, that information now is come over and the information has been updated. Our next feature is Show Open Related Entries when inactive, as seen before in the Business Partners tab. This one shows the same, however, related to items that are inactive. By clicking on the checkbox and updating it, we'll once again open the Item Master Data window. We'll bring up one of our item codes, and we'll be able to verify, for example, that A00002 by making it inactive and clicking on Update, we'll be able to see that the Related Open Entries window appears, showing all documents where this item is shown as open. So here we have invoices, down payments, deliveries, goods received PO, purchase order, sales order, and sales quotations with the item that has just become inactive. Our next feature is the Go to New. And this works the same way as the Go to New in Business Partner tab, but instead for items. Let's take a look. As we navigate to Item Master Data, and we are in Add mode, and we were to add a brand new item code, as we add the item, the system is ready for your next new item to be added. Some individuals don't like that. They want to go back and automatically see the item that he just added to the system. Therefore, with Boyum, you're able to click on Go to New and click on Update. We'll open up the Item Master Data one more time in Add mode, and we'll add our new item, item number 4 as an example, and we'll say this is Test 2. As we add the item will automatically come back to Test 2, new item number 4. The Control to Activate feature means that in order for the window to stay within the new added item, you must click on Control in order to activate it. Let's verify it. We'll click on Update. We'll open our Item Master Data. We'll be in Add mode. We will have our new item number 5, Test 3, and we will hold and click Control Add. This time, the items come back to our window. Test number 3, new item 5. If we were to add a regular item without pressing the Control key, so in this example, new item 6, Test 4, and we're no longer holding the control down, the system brings us to a new Item Master Data window in Add mode. And our last feature in Items tab is the BOM item navigation. Whenever opening from a production order, as an example, the parent item, a standard SAP default, it navigates to the BOM. You are able to change that, so it changes from the SAP default that will automatically navigate to the BOM. By clicking either Control, it will navigate to the Item Master Data instead. Or, if you prefer, it will go straight into the Item Master Data. Or, conversely, by clicking Control, it actually stays in the BOM. Let's review it. First, we're going to go to the BOM, just like SAP does. We will click on Update and save it. We will navigate to our production and open a production order. Here we see the production order number 195 with the parent item LM4029. If we were to click on the golden arrow, it will navigate to the bill of materials. But because of our option, where we have, if we click on Control, it will take us to the Item Master instead. So let's do that. I will hold Control and click on the golden arrow. Now it takes us to the Item Master. Our next choice from the drop-down is to select, whenever you click on the golden arrow, to take it directly to the Item Master Data. If you click Control, it will take you to the BOM. Let's verify that choice. By clicking on Update and return to the production order, by just clicking on the golden arrow for the item, it takes us directly to the Item Master Data. If we were to hold Control down, click on the golden arrow next to the product number. It takes us to the bill of materials. This finishes the Items tab review of Boyum Toolbox configuration. The Boyum Toolbox configuration Items tab that is part of Boyum Usability Package is great for enhancing the usability of SAP Business One by allowing flexibility by user settings. Join us as we help you learn more about what SAP Business One has to offer by clicking the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on the notifications bell so you never miss a new video. As an SAP Gold partner, LBSi can help you take full advantage of everything the system has to offer. To get in contact with us, visit our website at www.lbsi.com and navigate to the contact link. You can also email us at sales@lbsi.com for sales-related inquiries, or SAP support@lbsi.com if you're an existing client in need of support assistance.